Vamos a ver, vamos a tantear online, a ver. Primer partidito online. Vamos a ello, hay que subir. Elige tu equipo. Vamos a cogernos. LeBron James. Vamos a cogernos. Que los Pistons también están muy bien. Cago en la puta.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali.
Vamos,
Baby,
vamos.
accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali.
Non è che è tan
Vedi,
fatal.
noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti.
Oh, tiene 100% de victoria.
Sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire.
Porque no tira de 3. Bien, bien.
Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine. In busca del
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Sí, ya me lo
Kobe
compré.
and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, me la ha recuperado Gañán.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Curry. Uncovered. That's good on the jump shot.
Y era triple, pero se ha adelantado, cabrón.
Got that shot to fall.
Kobe kicks to Randall. And it's Russell in the corner.
Nada, nada.
Here's Hibbert. And he uses the
¿Cómo ha
glass on
cogido
the
el Gibares el rebote,
Battle
tío?
for the offensive rebound and come up with it. You're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Now here's Bogut. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Off target with his
Hola,
three.
lo falla Thompson.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Clarkson. Good.
Vamos,
That's
vamos.
Russell picking up the assist. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
You always
Venga
hear
ya,
about chemistry.
hombre,
That's a
venga
perfect
ya, no me lo
example,
creo.
knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Kobe. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Green.
Fua,
Green missing again.
me tengo que centrar,
You almost
tío.
have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Hibbert missing. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to
No.
get this game started. And out of bounds as Los
Venga,
Angeles
Tito,
gains
vamos.
possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The drive by Russell.
Ay, los mete, tío. Yo
Gets
no
to the
meto
rim
ni
for
una.
2 with
Vamos.
the D all over him.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league
No
best
meto ni
39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off
Vamos,
of tying
Curry,
the
tío.
best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics.
Cúrratelo tú,
40
cúrratelo
back in
tú.
1986.
Porque si no, aquí no se lo ocurra ni Dios.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home
Buena,
margin
Rocky.
of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside for Kobe. Back to Russell. The pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. A drive by Russell. And Steph
Mía.
Curry with the
Venga
foul.
ya, hombre.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Lakers also with the sub. Nance is checked in. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And more on the Warriors' home dominance.
Toma.
Almost 50% as a team at home,
Toma.
which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Huertas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Iguodala's drive. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in
Bah.
the best of positions there.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And Green gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
El cabrón se regala conmigo, ¿sabes? Regálate, regálate.
Mazzilli comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson.
Oh,
Here's Mazzilli.
hola.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. That puts them in the lead.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. 43 seconds left in the first. Takes the 3. That shot is no
No
good.
toca ni
He's
aro,
1 for
man.
3 from the floor. Here's Huertas. The Warriors pull it in. Livingston passes to Barbosa. Tries to keep it alive. And stolen by Williams. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Qué malo también él,
From downtown. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala.
Vamos, vamos. Sí, lo sé.
Here's Huertas. That misses. Would have counted had it
Toma.
gone in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4.
Se está dejando el cabrón.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
Bueno, de momento ganamos.
Warriors guys, what jumps out to you in
Hay
this
que
game?
aguantar ahí. Oh, sacamos nosotros. Qué bonito sería un triple de Curry.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy
¡Buah!
chances at all.
Qué rico. Así sí.
There with Green. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the
No,
second
sí,
quarter.
sobrado nada. Si este me está dejando el cabrón.
Warriors leading by 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Clark.
Que eso no queda. Que él me vaya dejando y yo me vaya yendo. ¿Sabes? Él que vaya dejando. Sí, haz cambios porque te han entrado 3 triples seguidos. Vamos. Hi. Where are you from? Hi, my friend. I don't know speak.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean,
Qué
no
feo.
true center on that roster. And at times they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli.
No.
And a moment to look at the scoring
Toma.
approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
Oh, he regalado.
Three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Qué
And
lástima.
the other thing, though,
Pocholo.
is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring.
Espérate, que es mi primer partido online.
Lakers did have problems defending inside, Greg.
¡Qué pita!
Clark and on post-ups.
Yeah, you know, they were second to last in the league in field goal
Vamos,
percentage
vamos.
at their own rim.
No hay que
Rim
perderse, no hay que
protection is more than
perderse.
just blocking shots. They got a lot of blocks as a team, but anything they didn't block went in.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in.
Dios, qué
for
malo
Ian
es
Clark.
también el cabrón,
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Terrific
toma.
assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Venga.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page.
No, si le estaba ahí haciendo de
Tremendous
todo.
communication
Vamos, va.
and awareness.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start. but they've
Métela,
gone from
Thompson,
simmer
tío,
to
métela.
medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
The
Va,
Warriors have been perfect
va
at the line
internet,
so far,
el
albeit
toque
just
va
2
un poco
inches.
justo,
The Lakers weren't very
Wow.
good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league.
Qué
As a
bien.
matter of fact, still they just couldn't hold
Va,
on
Curry.
to leads.
Sentencialo.
And the
Sentencialo.
Warriors making a change here.
Sentenciado. Oh, lo falla. Qué bien, negro. Que no te la quiten, tío.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Russell kicks to Randall. To the paint.
Oh, he tardado
Got it, and the
mucho.
Warrior lead is
¿Cómo aguanta
cut to
él ahí
just
en la
5
zona,
from the
Gañán?
basket from Hibbert.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from safety.
Ese es Steven, Tete, ese es
9
Steven.
points for Steph Curry.
Ese es
They
Steven.
settled into
A ver si se la robo ahora, le meto un triple. ¿Qué hace, Gañán?
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A chance there
No
to push
suele
it to double
fallar
digits, but
eso,
it's off the
Curry,
mark.
tío.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game.
Oh, contraer cáncer. Qué bueno.
That's terrible.
Looking at his
What the
opponent now for
fuck?
the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for
Oh,
Curry.
jugamos a placer, jugamos a placer.
Passes checked
What the
in for
fuck?
Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Jordan Clarkson.
And unfortunately, we've seen a
Nada,
few
sí,
too
hay
many
tres
of those.
manos
Lack
ahí
of
taponando.
concentration and alertness,
Tres
a
manos
turnover,
taponando.
and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
¿Cómo he aguantado ahí? ¿Cómo he aguantado ahí? ¿Cómo he aguantado ahí? Vamos.
One more.
No clue.
Go,
how
go,
he got
go.
that one to fall.
And that was
Go,
not
go,
a soft
go.
foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Spates checked in for Golden State.
Livingstone.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together, hand in glove. They were led by the splash.
Isma, ahora
but the
estoy
front
jugando
court
al
and the
básquet,
bench really
tío.
complemented the rest
Ahora-
of the team perfectly because all of the
Yeah,
players of the
yeah,
Warriors
yeah.
were
Oh,
extremely
oh, oh
versatile
my
and highly
God.
skilled.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year.
Pero
The bigs
tú
could all
vas a
pass very well,
perder
and that set up the
este
three-point threats.
And even
partido.
on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really
Are
complemented
you
each other. I mean, some
losers?
undersized power forwards.
Clay Thompson. Fallando el triple.
Position to switch on any play, so they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
There's the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Sí, sí, sí. Te comes el alley-oop.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
That's good. He's got 6.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And here we go. Warriors running again. Livingston.
Métete.
Lakers trail by 10. And here we go. And finished off by Bass.
Se cuelga en el aro.
Letting into that lead a little
Era
bit. Way to
posible.
finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And Thompson kicks to Spates. Dishes it to Livingston.
Muy
From
mal.
deep three-point range. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Thompson.
Toma.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
And the whistle blows.
Falta con el cuerpo.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls.
Yo siempre lo intento.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender
Sí,
was still
sí.
moving there.
Y el tuyo es
Never really
tortuga.
had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Bryant. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
Los perros se emocionan.
And that does it for the
Chifi,
first half of
pasa
play.
para allí.
Warriors lead
Tranquila,
by
perra
10.
loba,
And don't go
tranquila,
away.
que no
After the
pasa
break, we'll see you right
nada.
back here for the start of the third quarter.
Y el Tito te mete un palizón. El Tito te mete un palizón.
And now the third quarter is about to get going.
El Chispi y la Betty son los chihuahuas más bonitos que hay. Ah, por cierto, decirte que estamos en directo, Canal Tito House. Si quieres ver en tu pantalla de televisión y en tu móvil y en tu ordenador cómo te machaco, Canal Tito House.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Qué fácil, qué fácil. Qué fácil el blanquito, qué fácil.
What a great first half, just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about
Oh,
what a great
con qué
second half we had,
facilidad.
guys.
Y ahora te voy a meter un triple con Curry. Triple. No, pero recojo el rechace, me gusta. Vamos, Thompson. Para este, para Curry, que está solo. Y falla otra vez, no me lo creo, tío, no me lo creo. El gigantón, muy bien. ¡Qué grande! ¡No lo falles! ¡Claro! Te estoy dando un palizón, amigo mío. Y como he visto a Thompson, que se la pasa a Curry, y le hacen un taponarro, venga ya, Curry. Ese me ha dolido, ese me ha dolido. Oh, maestro, so good, le dice. Menos mal que está el blanquito, menos mal que está el blanquito para hacer un triple ahí. Hola, cómo se me paso, tío, qué asco va de internet. Esto es con la máquina no fallo, pero ¿qué haces? Commander. Oh, ha abandonado el partido. Oh. No podía. Nos lo darán como ganado, ¿no? Bien. Venga, va, que te invito. ¿Cómo te invito, Juanma? ¿A qué nombre? Ah, más tarde. Vale. Pues nada. No voy a coger a los Cavaliers de LeBron James. Cavaliers contra Cavaliers. Y este lo ha ganado también todo, ¿no? Muy bien. Es que no sabemos de dónde tira ni nada. Porque lleva un partido como yo. Vamos a ver cómo va esto. Dejaremos saltar a él. Y disco de papeles. Hi. Where are you from? Speak Spanish and English.
And Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Look at Cleveland's starting group. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love.
Bien, bien.
And it's Irving at the 1.
Bien, LeBron.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
No, tío, no puede.
Soft touch off the glass.
Entre tres ahí.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manage. Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Me hubiera matado, la verdad.
Those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder. Almost
Aunque se me ha matado también,
that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And he
Venga
gets it to
ya,
go.
hombre.
Irving's got his second
Venga
bucket
ahí,
of the game
güey.
to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets
Yo
it going
alucino, tío.
early, he's going to give you problems.
No sé si lo hago muy pronto o muy tarde.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Irving passes to Thompson.
Wow, casi le hago un
Down it
taponarro.
goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's...
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. Back to LeBron.
Esa no entra porque casi le hago un taponarro.
Good D by James.
And good defense there to play
Métela,
up and
tío,
get a hand
cabrón.
in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Era
And
LeBron,
really just a
tío.
lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dellavedova's checked in. And stolen by Love. And stolen by LeBron.
¡Hola! Me la ha quitado.
He kicks it to Love. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And listen, Cleveland were the favorites to win the Central Division last season. High expectations given they finished 3rd in the Central in 2014. But that's just what adding LeBron can do for a team.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for J.R. Smith. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving. He dishes it to Fry. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Venga, va, que nos tenemos ahora por delante.
Poked
No.
away. Mozgov dishes to Dellavedova. The shot. Another shot. And the layup good by Mozgov. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Irving. The Cavaliers pull it in. Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to, won 11 in division.
Métela, cabrón.
It's a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs. And
Toma taponarro que te llevas.
did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
No hay nadie para hacer el alley-oop.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Mozgov, who's checked in for Kevin Love. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to
Ole.
where the open man was. Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and
No me
on
la
target.
falles, Lo.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, you know what?
Bien,
That's
bien,
made
bien,
things
bien.
hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Encima saco yo. Ole.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov.
No me la falles, tío.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Vamos, vamos. Let's go, let's go. Oh, otro que se va. No aguantan la presión, no aguantan la presión. Me gusta. Me gusta. De 2-2. La gente, yo alucino con la gente, tío.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning.
Bueno, ahora me voy a coger.
Ain't a feeling I can keep, so blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me.
Venga, va, los Miami. Vamos ahí. Vamos con los Miami.
Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
Miami Hornet.
Can't you see it? I was
Oh, Commander otra vez.
too little to the door. I had no choice in this. I was the friend she made.
Hello, Commander. Hola, Commander.
So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
Bueno, también estaría bien que me saludaras tú a mí. Y entonces yo veo que pones, hola Tito, ¿qué tal? Y digo, hombre, si güey, pay, hola. Digo yo, ¿eh? Ah, no, tú eres de los que van por la calle y van diciendo, oye, salúdame, oye, salúdame, hey, salúdame. No, pues así no, así no. Mira, que ni salto. Bueno, ¿cómo empieza? Buenas, Claudia. Saludo desde España para España, porque aquí, esto es España también, en Barcelona. Es el comedor de mi casa. Uy, empezamos como el otro, que me ha marcado uno. Vamos, vamos. Venga, venga.
Really disappointing season coming in with such high expectations and
Este no va a durar menos que un caramelo en la puerta de un colegio. Gracias a gente como vosotros voy a subir sin jugar. Gracias. Ahora me va a poner un mensajito de móvil. Venga, sorpréndeme. Commander.
$3 and 49, just not good enough to get into the playoffs in any season.
Here's Walker. Hassan Whiteside made his last pass. Williams.
Se la come, se la come.
And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The drive by Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
No vas a durar ni un momento.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets.
Oh, taponarlo que me hace. Muy bien, muy bien.
And it's out of
Me
bounds.
gusta,
They
Williams.
say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Bosch. Wade on the wing. Good, and it's Bosch.
Anda, esa no, esa no la has taponado,
Really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And it's Walker
¿Dónde
penetrating.
vas con las piedras?
Gets with some nice D.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it
Toma.
into points. Defense stood tall there. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on
Este
this
no va a
run. I
durar,
mean,
no.
they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like
La ha
this,
metido,
it's
qué
because they are
grande.
getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Stolen by Walker. Inside. It's stolen by Dragic. And Kemba
Falta,
Walker is
falta.
going to pick up the foul.
Sí, estoy en partido de este aleatorio, de este.
Wade from outside. And the
Oh.
rebound goes to the
En el
Hornets.
modo que te vas a jugar ya
You can't get into
y
much
le das
better
a partido
position for a three
online.
than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall.
¡Uy, que no llega!
Whiteside dishes to Dragic. Here's Dang. And
Bien,
yes, sir,
bien,
that one
bien.
drops. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Heat?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And you know what? A low percentage
Es que
pass
mi
on that
TEAM,
one, but
no
sometimes
tengo
it's
equipo,
worth the
¿sabes?
risk.
Well, that time the
Entonces
risk did
no.
not pay off because it was
Prefiero
well
jugar
defended.
así.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Now, here's Wade.
Lo que acabo de descubrir ahora.
Oh, and here comes Walker all alone.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You
Dos
gotta
veces
knock
a la
that one
redonda y hace cosas raras de pase.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him.
Yo
down
sí,
low.
por ahí en la información del canal está
down.
mi
You know, at
teléfono
first
móvil.
glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right
Sí,
there.
sí, sí.
And the Heat making a change.
Verdad,
here.
verdad.
Richardson's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky, he's checked in. Brazil.
Se da la vuelta
Lee comes in for
vos
Nicholas
y
Batum.
cogemos el
And
rebote.
it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. Jacks up a three.
Qué mal
Can't get
estoy
it
con
to
los
go.
tiros, tío.
And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Well, we know until last season the Heat had been the kings of the Southeast Division. They won 4 straight
No, no,
division
no.
titles.
Oh,
All of that changed last season.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Dang attacking. Richardson, good.
bien, bien.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to
Cómo se ha
have
metido el
that
Gañán,
quality of a look each and every possession.
The Heat struggled in their own division last year, ended up third in the group, but went a measly 6-10 in conference play.
And listen, they knew it was going to be difficult without LeBron, and especially with the injuries they faced. The Heat still have the most division titles among the Southeast teams with 7. They need to work hard, though, to add to that mark in coming years.
Qué bien.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside.
No me la puedes, la bandejita no me la puedes cagar, tío.
And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng.
Oh,
Here's Lee, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him.
Espectáculo.
Fun and easy.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Toma. No, un taponarro. Al final con la tontería se está acercando el gañán.
Kicks to Johnson. Off target from outside. It's 9 seconds.
Estoy ahí tirando triples como un subnormal y fallando. Ah, y él sí que tira ya personales. Bueno, me voy a concentrar, chavales.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Heat have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hornets trailed by 4. And that's
No, fuera de los Hornets no. Fuera de los Hornets no.
Down low. Here's Jefferson. Here's Kaminsky. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one misses. Dragic. No good.
Bueno, 4 arriba. Ahora sacamos nosotros. Estaría bien meterle un triple, coño, pues no. Como nos tenemos que poner.
Chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And before we move on, what do you guys think?
Métela. Mira, Pablo Iglesias, el coleta.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a nice job, Greg, working it low and not taking the easy way out on offense, keeping that pressure on the defense by going inside.
And a moment now to reset the line.
Courtesy
of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor.
Voila.
Nick Roberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. D-Wade out there with Richardson. And it's Winslow.
Supongo que sí.
A lot's been made of the
¡Hala, qué malo!
Walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it, but credit, you know, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
In all fairness,
vamos equipo, vamos.
As well, because I thought it was over, but with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon, but you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is
desde que está el Coletas ahí.
Well said, thank you. Williams dishes to Zeller. And it's sent back.
¿Qué haces?
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Whiteside's checked in for Miami.
And, you know, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte.
Ah, ya le iba a hacer el pase, ya.
In force, even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack. The Heat only 20 and 21 last year at American Airlines Arena. but the fans love them all the same.
Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And it's good.
Se ha puesto duro Gañán, Muchas manos ahí, Pavo, muchas manos.
The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And they go to the intentional foul. That's his second personal foul. Dang against Kid Gilchrist.
No.
And stolen by Zella.
Defense is all about
Cómo la regalo, tío. Cómo se la he regalado ahí.
Anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game.
Métela, tío.
It's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Bien, bien.
Overall, a down year for the Hornets in the 2014-15 season. A big part of that was that they would struggle on the road.
Yeah, and you know they had playoff aspirations, but as you said,
Nada,
those aspirations derailed because of the road struggle.
No, vea, va de falta en falta, ¿sabes?
And so they foul intentionally.
And last season, the Hornets
Ligeramente tarde, venga ya, hombre.
wins. Even when they made the playoffs in 2014, they weren't a team that traveled well. It's something the team needs to figure out in order to get back into the postseason.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker.
And you know, as you mentioned, the road record for the Hornets was not that good. I mean, they really struggled late in the year when they seemed to almost give up. They lost their last 7 road games and 9 of their last 10.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Continuar, a saco.
The Heat have been shooting 50% at the line.
Que se vaya si quiere.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And last year, the Hornets failed to achieve the same success as they had in 2014. Still, they played decent basketball against the rest of that Southeast Division.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Dan.
Paso a paso. Juego.
Now in this one.
Si él está acabado ya. Si quiere que se vaya. Si él está ya acabado ya.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
That's his first personal foul. And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in.
Bueno, pero así le humillamos un poquito más.
From the line, 6 of 12 so far. As you said, the Hornets played solid against the Southeast Division, finished 4th in the division, but played 500 ball going 8 up and 8 down against the other 4 Southeast members, Clark.
Not too shabby considering how strong Atlanta and Washington were. In general, the Hornets played pretty tough against every team in the division and did the same in the conference, too.
And now the first time out
Le da los tiempos muertos. Pues nada, descansitos. Vamos a ver cómo bailan.
And most of them are unproductive. Don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand.
Ah, ya está.
But this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte.
O sea, que me he quedado sin batería en el mando, tío. ¿Será posible?
And there's
ahora.
going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Qué cansino, no sabe jugar o qué. La gente tiene muy mal perder, la verdad.
Debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosch went out.
Oh,
His touch has
perfecto.
disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. You know, Bosch was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season.
Out the
And
ball.
20 different players started at least one game.
Venga, ponme un mensajito, va, que lo estás deseando. Con el móvil.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least
Claro, Leonardo antes.
have been through that struggle last year.
Vaya musicón. Vaya
And
musicón.
offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing
Oh,
shots.
look
Well, Greg, the
flow.
misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Vamos, chavalito. Vamos, chavalito.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's Dragic with the three.
Él ha querido todo el rato hacer esto, lo que no sabe cómo. Dragic se la enchufa.
That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat,
Badum.
but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Oh, Goran. No
As you
pasa
said,
nada.
Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations.
Oh.
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot!
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. And that one falls for Dragic.
You know, I thought Charlotte went to their bench as much as most other teams last season. Those guys ate up time for the starters, but weren't nearly efficient scoring the ball as you might want them to be.
A shot by Batum, no good.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
For the Hornets last season, their bench
Aquí o te vas tú o aquí no se va nadie.
And the Hornets bench was the only bench to shoot under 40% from the floor for the season.
Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years,
Gracias.
the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's 2 unproductive trips.
Ah,
in a
que es
row.
lo que quiere hacer es esto, ¿no?
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Stoudemire.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Charlotte, Williams, he's checked in for Zeller. And it's Kemba Walker in for Nicholas Batum.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
No good on that one.
Oh, qué malo.
And the Hornets making a change here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Ah, a ver, ya sabía yo que iba a abandonar. Gracias. Si quieren que abandonen, si yo no tengo problemitas. Pam, 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 pam.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you.
Buah.
You brought a lot of money,
Estoy a 2 victorias para subir.
but me, I'm catching tidy tummy. And you,
Bueno,
you make me sleep.
¿esto
I
qué es?
try
Black
and
Top.
try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean? And so it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll talk it over, and we can start again. For you, I caught a lot of static.
¿Esto qué coño es?
And me, I would like it automatic. Oh,
¿Qué mierda es esta?
what do you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away.
Vamos, Kevin. Bien. Me gusta. Ay, el morro. Toma. Uf, casi se la toco, Uf. Y saco yo, ¿no? Porque ha sido falta, ¿no? Hombre, eres Kevin Durant, pocholo. Wow. La recojo. Oh. Oh. Muy bien ahí. Buenas. Vamos, Kevin. Coño. Quítasela. Hazle un taponarro o algo. Oh, la ha fallado. No, me está machacando, me está machacando. En el último momento, míralo. Oh. Bien, Kevin, bien, Kevin, bien, Kevin. Qué rica, qué rica. Y ahora otra de las tuyas. De Kevin Durant. De Kevin Durant. Está enfadado, está enfadado. Mira qué rica. Mira qué rica, cómo entran. Buenas, Jorgo. Soy barra baja el barra baja Tito House. Qué bien, Kevin, qué grande. No, no, muy bien, Kevin. Me he pasado. Soy barra baja el barra baja Tito House. No, qué bien. Oh, lástima. Sí, claro, soy... Ahora haré un directo, ahora haré un directo. Toma. Cuando acabe esto haré un directo. Aquí no pasa nadie. Uy, estoy solo. Se la enchufo. Si estoy solo se la enchufo. Es que vaya. Aquí no pasa nadie. Está la muralla. Qué feo. Estoy ahí poniéndole el palmeándole. Ya va Kevin, ya va Kevin. No sabe por dónde irán. Ya se la va a hacer, ya se la va a hacer. Qué bien. Oh, me la quita el perro pagano. Sí, hago zombies básicamente. Oh, me la como. No, cómo me ha engañado el perro. ¡Tómalo! ¡Tómalo! Que yo no lo quiero. Fácil y sencillo. Supongo que será 21, ¿no? Bueno. Se piensa que me va a remontar o algo. En mierda seca. Pues toma, para ti. Oh, lo fallo. Lo fallo y me quiere entrar. Oh, y me hace un para ti. Lo fallo yo y me hace un para ti él a mí. Bien, bien, bien. Que le voy a hacer un San Etienne. Sobre todo un triple no, Tito. Toma San Etienne. Encima saca él. Porca miseria. Toma, taponarro del Tito. Que te puede meter, pero no. Se viene aquí. Porque aquí le gusta más. ¡Oh! Que aquí no pasa nadie. Pues cholo. Dios, cómo empuja el cabrón. Me lleva, Bien, bien. Pasito atrás de Curry, para adentro. Pasito atrás de Curry, para adentro. Bueno, chavales, pues ahora voy a hacer un directo de zombies. Casi 4.000 monedas tengo. Voy a hacer un directo de zombies ahora. Hasta ahora. Ah, por cierto, se me olvidaba. Suscribiros y darle al like.